Today in Land Beat, we're talking about identifying bedding areas in the northeastern United States where you can find a lot of water standing and very little terrain features. All right, so we're up here in New York today, and we're walking through an area that when you look at a topo map, you're gonna see not a whole lot of lines. There's not any big obvious terrain features. And most topo maps that you look at are gonna give you lines for 20-foot elevation changes. So if there is no change that's greater than 20 foot, you're not gonna see topo lines. And so you really have to put boots on the ground to find any kind of terrain features. And in these swampy, boggy type landscapes, you're gonna find a lot of just standing water through a lot of the year. And when you just look at the topo lines, you're gonna be like, okay, there's not a whole lot going on. But when you really get out there, you can find some really awesome features for not only pre-existing bedding, but also areas that you can turn in from good bedding to great bedding. You can see the water standing back behind me. It's similar out behind the camera, but right here is a 2-foot elevation change that has some big white pines growing, and it is a prime spot for bedding. As we kind of spin around, you can see there's going to be a lot more trees here that we can drop a few, leave some evergreens so we still have good winter cover, so it's not getting a huge amount of snowpack right here under these evergreens. So the deer naturally like to bed here, but because of just using a little bit of chainsaw work, we can add some more cover to the area, some horizontal cover that they can get in and around, but still have the key component of this knoll surrounded by the marsh. So these are things that you can look for anytime you get into more flat, boggy, lowland. Even in the south, you can find areas like this. And I know many duck hunters, including myself, have seen some really big deer going in when we're headed to our duck blind or duck hole, swimming or wading out through the swamp to go and bed on an island or a little high spot in the middle surrounded by water. So these areas are prime spots for deer bedding, and with a little bit of work we can turn them from good to great.